I think we're live right now. Fam, we are live in action.
We are.
We are live in action. All right, so everybody's all pumped up and jacked up and excited, and it's hilarious. I just literally sent an email out for this. The other day, I put this image on the group, and everybody went crazy because I said there's affiliate enhancements going, and your income's going to have the potential to skyrocket when I flip to this switch. It's kind of cool. It really is one of those things where if you flick this switch in the back office, it changes everything. And these guys have got a little back end look at the things as we were kind of building it. It's so funny when I first hold on really quick. Oh,
Yeah, YouTube plan.
yeah. Okay.
Longer?
Yeah. And so it's so hilarious. This like first plan, the first initial plan I was thinking of was like phenomenal. And I think you guys saw the very first one. And I was like, oh my God, everybody's income's gonna go crazy. Because my whole goal is to like get your guys' incomes out there going crazy. And so then we did some calculations, and I've been working with Ash Campbell. A little shout out for you, brother. He's really good with his thinking of like as far as leverage goes and stuff, and he's been doing some calculations. So we figured out a plan, right? And we had this thing down in action. We were going to release it tonight. And literally about 2 hours ago, we looked through some stuff, and we figured out a way to make it even better. So it's getting ridiculous. So we're trying to get to the point of like, okay, we know for sure this is better. Already our plan right now is going to triple your guys' income, like overnight. Already. We have a plan now that could do quadruple. And here's the thing. Right now our company's keeping 50% of the profits, and then if you calculate all the expenses and fees and all that nonsense that we have to pay for behind the scenes, we probably keep, I don't know, maybe 40, 50%, or 40, probably 30 to 40% of the money that comes in. So with this new plan, we're only going to be keeping 20 to 25% minus our fees. So at the end of the day, our company, we're probably only going to end up with net profit like, I don't know, 10 or 15%. So we're giving more money back to you guys because now we're getting to the point where we're finally having enough funds to run the company without needing as much. So that's a good thing. And we're trying to figure out, now the next thing would be after that. So we've already figured out how to like just ridiculously increase your income. But the next thing now we're trying to figure out is the GRN into the things as well. So we're trying to figure out how to like combine, make everybody happy, and make sure that whatever we do is going to be so easy for you guys to understand too. Because here's the thing. When I put this down here, okay, so I said hint on this flyer. It said teamwork makes the dream work, right? So without a team, your income's really never going to rise. Like it just can't, okay? And the only reason that I started ILN, like here's the selfish motives of ILN. Even though that I know that it helps you guys and do all that good stuff, I knew that I was going to have tons of affiliates running around making me money, and I could be sitting on the beaches of the world. You know what I'm saying? And then so I realized when I got into that situation, like over the last couple of months, I'm like, when I sell this and when I talk about this, it's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to tell people to live this internet lifestyle and have leverage, and they don't have leverage. And so I'm thinking to myself, I was like, okay, so we're finally getting to the point where we can fund the company with less money than the 50%. So I'm like, all right, so let's figure out how we can leverage this thing where they can have a bunch of little affiliates running around for them. So it started out with that first initial thing. So then you guys are getting this teamwork where literally, because the whole point of the internet lifestyle, and the reason why people get in my position is because they create systems, right? And so as a system owner, you just sit back and you collect the net income. Maybe it's smaller, but you have so many people, right? And so if affiliates don't have that ability, then they're never going to get to the lifestyle of being able to relax and chill and have passive income coming in. It's just not going to happen. So one level, you just cannot have passive income. You cannot get lifestyle. Not the lifestyle that I want you guys to have. So originally we started out with that. So we were talking about, you know, giving you guys a whole nother leverage point. And then we looked up giving you another leverage point to see what that would do. And that doubled the income that was already on the first leverage point. So now we're getting crazy. And here's the coolest part about, and you guys might know what I'm talking about. I just don't want to come out and say it yet because it's not fully there yet. But basically, the coolest thing about what we're creating is you only have to know 5 people. And this thing will spiral on itself, which is the craziest thing. And that's really where the exciting part is for me, because most of the time, if you really want to go crazy, you need to personally enroll a whole bunch of people. And I've, personally enrolled 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 people probably in just the last year of different things or whatever, right? And that majority of people aren't going to be able to do that. You know, majority of the people are just going to be able to know, you know, 5 or 10 people. They're going to come home from work and they're going to need to know, you know, what they're going to do next. And so what I wanted was something that would be duplicatable. So if you can get, you know, like our new motto is going to be, if you can get 5 to get 5 to get 5, you literally can have an income where you can quit your job, you can chill. Like my goal is to, if that works out properly, that your incomes will be over $10,000 a month. So that's my goal. And when you get to $10,000 a month, like I just felt in my business when I was getting in $10,000 a month, it's like when I didn't think about ever needing to get a job again, I thought about the house I wanted to be in. You know, I just all kinds of crazy stuff happens when you hit $10,000 a month. And so that's what always been my goal. So when I was talking to Mark today, when we haven't finalized everything, I was telling him we're figuring out all these different, because literally it comes down to calculations. It's crazy. It comes down to like a calculator figuring out what is going to be the best thing and what's the best leverage point. And so now we're to the point where if you do the 5 to 5 to 5 and you can just teach people how to get 5 people that want to make money. I mean, seriously, you know 5 people that want to make money. I'm pretty sure, right? And if you can teach that person to do the same thing and those people do the same thing. And if from me, from the top, teaching that and getting that properly down through everybody, I mean, it's going to be like the easiest thing in the world to make a great income. I'm just freaking excited. I'm so freaking excited. And it's just crazy what the timing is right now, like with everybody, with GRN blowing up and Island blowing up, and Ashley made her first sale, and her first platinum sale, and GRN so freaking pumped, made $3,250. What did that feel like, Ashley?
Oh my gosh, I'm literally still shaking. Well, the person that bought it, I first knew because he messaged me on Facebook, and I was like busy, and I glanced down, and I'm like, no way. So I go over to my email, I check it, and I see that lovely cha-ching. Just amazing, honestly, you know. And you mentioned it in your post earlier, but it just, that one sale, that one high commission sale just represents like all the hard work I've put in, you know, and the consistency and all that stuff that we talk about that's so important. So anyways, words can't describe how I felt today. Awesome.
Yeah, and then the thing about that, okay, so you made your 3250 and you got another one lined up that is going to come in here pretty shortly, which is exciting. But then see what happens is you do those, like I've been in that situation, so I do those and I'm creating this big income, but now you have there is no reason that other than your heart being right, that you would ever want to help that guy make a sale himself, because you don't get anything from that, right? And so the new structure that we're going to make is you're going to literally, on platinum sales, I think you're going to, when he makes a sale, I think it's something crazy, like you make $1,000 or $2,000 on his sale. So I mean, we're talking about ridiculous leverage on that kind of stuff. I mean, when you can have, and what's cool about leverage too is like when you have people come to you and you both can close somebody and make somebody feel special, that's super powerful. You know what I mean? And I don't know, I'm just excited. So, and then you might make something off that person's downline too. It's just ridiculous. So the way that we're setting it up though is it's not going to be an MLM, all right? It's going to be what's called an affiliate structure, affiliate model. So MLMs, you got check matching, you got pass ups, you got all this other stuff. We're not going to be doing that. It's just going to be a straight up affiliate program. So it's not going to be against anything that's out there. So that's what's really cool about what we're doing. But it's just exciting because I mean, when I think about and the reason why I created this company is to have leverage myself, so I could finally have lifestyle and not have to constantly get direct sales. Now that you guys will have the same ability, and actually you'll be making more as an affiliate than we will as a company owner per sale, which is cool. And so for me, as the integrity piece, I'm excited about that, for one. Just to know now that you don't have to go anywhere else besides here to create an amazing income. You know, because before with the direct sales, it was like, yeah, you're going to make a great income there, but you have to get to where it gets to a reoccurring thing, like a passive style. And when you get a bunch of people out there working for you, that's how it gets passive. It's a beautiful situation. So I'm super pumped. And that's the thing too, Ashley. Like when you get to the point where you make, like, because you have another one lined up, it's because you've laid the groundwork. And I get so passionate about the groundwork is that guy can see your first video, but then backtrack and say, damn, this person's been grinding for a year now. Look at how consistent they are. So they trust that you're going to be there for them tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day, the next day. And that's super powerful for those of you guys who are out there watching this. Like, I don't want you to ever expect that you're immediately going to be in a situation where you're going to pop $3,000 sales. Now, you do need to get positioned to make that possible. Oh my God, freaking Jersey. Here, do something real quick because I got to shut her up. Steven, will you talk a little bit about how excited you guys are, Steven and Jeremy, about, because you've seen behind the scenes stuff about what's going to happen. And so is Ashley, but talk real quick while I shut Jersey up really fast.
Hey man, you picked the right guy for this stuff, like Jerry and I. Yeah, we got this, man. Honestly, so yeah, everybody knows that, you know, when you work as hard as the majority of the people do that are out there, you know, you can expect to want to get a ton of things to happen overnight. You know what? I'm a hardworking guy. No one's probably going to argue me with that. They realize that I've been at this for about 4 months now, and I put it on the line every single day. I really do. I literally do, to the point where my wife's like, please, calm down, stop. You're talking too fast. People don't understand what you're doing anymore. Too much energy. There's nothing left for after hours. Keep the energy, man. Don't use it all up in the ILM group, and save some for the rest of the family, right? The point is that you can't expect to make magic happen overnight. And that's what I want the majority of people out there to realize, that this is not just a pipe dream effect. This is the real deal. It's not a job, but it's work. You have to put the effort in. Ashley, you've been at this for a while. You've been working really hard. I followed you right from very first day, right? When I remember last night on the webinar, you were like, you were in since January, I think. Is that right?
Last March,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got in like June. I thought I was a new guy, but sister's been on the block for a while, right? Jeremy, my cohort, has been at this for years, and he's the one who's responsible for teaching me everything I know today. So Jeremy, you know, you're like the guiding light, you know, and Ashley's the shining star at the side. I got Vince, the north light, you know, who's shining down from every direction, and I've got the entire island family. It's kind of bringing it all together. It always comes back to the same thing. We always nod and talk about family, talk about community, talk about being a team, and that's what this new system that we're putting in place is going to allow for everybody, is to utilize the fact that we are a family. It is about teamwork, and you know, I don't want to throw out the word exponential, but I mean, the way things are looking, it's just not going to go 1 times 2 times 3. We're talking like mountain climbing, you know, life achieving, goal oriented. This is it. This is the full meal deal, and Vince is right. It's the one-stop shop now. This is your primary. This is the home base. This is where it all comes out of. This is my hangar where I wanna hangar my bird. Well, you better take that back.
I love it.
Welcome home, Steve.
Woo!
Did you get a chance to throw in there, Jeremy, or what's up? I want to hear some.
Of course not.
Throw some
Let
down.
Steve do his thing.
Steve's amazing.
He's killing it, man, killing it.
He's amazing.
I tell you, though, I mean, a lot of people, they don't understand affiliate marketing. They don't understand real training. And the one thing that I absolutely love is not just this amazing training that they're given. I mean, from everything that Vincent's done, everything that Heather did, I mean, all of Mark's products, good Lord, I mean, that's made, I'd say, thousands of people rich, you know, just off that. But, I mean, you're looking at real family, camaraderie, and just people coming together that actually want to help people. And honestly, I don't see any community out there. I don't care who they are, what they are. Nobody helps you like ILM. So for me personally, I'm actually kind of blessed. I'm happy to say that today is my homecoming to my official primary business, and that is the Internet Lifestyle Network. So I mean, for me, it's awesome. So,
I love that.
This pay structure, we've been hyped up for 2 days over just the beginning stuff, and then what you're talking. Oh my God.
Well, I mean, I love that because, you know, one of the things that has really been hitting me a lot lately is, and it kind of hit me a little bit when I was watching the What's the Internet Lifestyle Network Going to Do for You, when you guys did those videos, is when I was watching that, I was feeling like we were, okay, so here's your primary. I was feeling like the Internet Lifestyle was over here, and it was like something that assisted this only, and you didn't believe fully that you could have the lifestyle with it. I could just feel that through the things. I know that you love the community. Everybody loves the community. They're just passionate about what we have. They never leave. But I could tell that nobody believed that they were going to have like a full-time income just here, right? Mm-hmm. Just right here. And you know, Literally, you can't. You couldn't. There's no way you could with a first line. You just can't. I mean, Frazier's recruited so many people. There's no reason that he shouldn't be making way more money than what he's made. And that kind of made me open up my mind to it too. I mean, how can you sponsor that many people but not be making like $15,000-$20,000 a month? You should be. And so the reality is, like, I wanted to make it to where, and the exciting part is the 5x5x5 thing, like saying if you can get 5 to get 5 to get 5, you're gravy, because everybody knows 5 people, you know, like everybody knows how to get 5 people that want to make money, you know. And the reality is, like, I'm just so excited for everybody's like mind to shift. Like you were saying, Jeremy, like this is your
kind of a team.
oh.
Nice.
Are we good?
Sweet.
You got. I was the only one that ended.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you went off and like everybody was gone.
We were just
Okay.
chatting away.
Oh
Although
yeah.
my video's not popping up, so I don't know what's going on.
Looks like we still have the same amount of people here. That's awesome. All right, let's see. You guys see me?
Oh yeah.
It's
Wait
live.
30 seconds.
Everybody, this is hilarious.
Yeah. Hey, but we're live though, so that's good. Welcome to the world of technology.
You ain't live no more. I'm getting all kinds of messages right now. I think we're good now, though. Let me see. I'm just waiting for. Nope.
I'll get
Just got to refresh because it's.
Oh yeah, I'm live. I'm back in action. All right, cool. What?
Oh. Oh, dude, I had it playing that said I'm the only one that's live. I'm like, yeah, I just told you that.
It said, what did it? It said video broadcast error or something. All right, we're back in action. Sorry about that. I don't even know where I was going with that.
You were talking about how pimp I am. And
yeah, pimp. Totally pimp.
We were talking about 5x5x5, and I actually jumped in when you got off, and I was telling them, I'm like, you know, I just literally got spammed by 5 people. And I'm like, damn, I already got my 5 people right there. But then I looked and I said, oh, crap, we're off air.
I love it. Everybody's back, it looks like. All right, we're good. Everybody's back. All right, cool. So I'm going to actually look over here on the right. Do you guys think that people could get, I know you guys believe it for sure because we've talked, but do you think that you could teach 5 people to get 5 people? That's what I want to know. And just say yes over here on the right. Because have you guys seen this? Like, this is so cool how you can use Google Hangouts without worrying about web pages or anything. This is freaking
Yeah, I like
fun.
that.
This is cool for everybody. All right, so just tell it's like 30-second delay though, so I don't know how long it's gonna take. But basically, just say yes, and I'll see those later. But it's just a cool. It just flow good. Don't you guys think it just flows good? 5x5x5. And that's
yeah.
goal.
It's a lot sexier than 4.
Yeah, the whole secret to this whole thing is that it's almost. I never want to say the words ever too easy. It's not. I can't say that. That's not fair. But I mean, given some time, there is absolutely no reason why you first can't use the training and teach that to 5 people and then go beyond the 5 by a wide margin. And the percentage of people that are going to get that training and utilize the same time period that you did or less if you have good training is they're going to be able to replicate the exact same thing. And it's going to actually go wider than we think. I know we just keep talking about 5x5, but I can clearly widely see this going well beyond laterally, just huge.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that's That's the almost easy part. I hate saying the word easy because nothing in life should be easy. But this
Right.
can't get a lot easier than this new movement. And I'm not even entirely sure where you're going to go further than what we've heard so far.
Yeah.
So if you've got something left to tell, my gosh, I'm all
It's
ears.
pretty
It's like a
sweet.
shake and bake, you know what I mean?
The shaking and everything is like. Ashley, what do you think about finally having some leverage? Because you've been around for a year now with no leverage. Are you freaking excited?
Like out of this world excited. I don't think I've been able to sit down without just like bouncing everywhere since you told me, pretty much. And then today, to top it off, like I'm just going crazy.
Going crazy. I remember that first time I made that 3250. Well, actually, I made two in one day after like grinding for a while, and I like walked around my room. I was like shaking a little bit. I laid on my bed. I was like, oh my god. There's something crazy about making a whole bunch of money at one time. It's nuts. And then what I was cool is I wish Moku could have gone on here, but I'm sure you think the same way. Like what happens when you start making the big money is that you don't think, you realize that it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just like, okay, now I get it. Like it's possible. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna live an amazing life online. You know what I'm saying? It's just really cool. Is that how you felt?
Me? Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's the bomb. Frazier.
What up, man? I was sleeping.
you know we're live in action right now.
Oh, no.
Yeah, man.
What up? What's up, man? I'll leave.
Okay,
I'll
so
leave in 5 hours, man.
this is gonna be. Yeah, you're going to Thailand in 5 hours, aren't you?
Yeah, man.
Because of what? The internet lifestyle.
Thailand, baby. Yeah.
What? That's freaking crazy. Okay, so Frazier, we haven't finalized the madness that's about to go down, but you've got to see some behind the scenes stuff. How freaking pumped are you about how your income's gonna go nuts with this new leverage?
Oh, I'm like insanely pumped right now. Like when you first mentioned it, I was pretty badass, and then when you and Ash discussed it a little more, and then explained it a bit more in detail, I was like, yeah, my income's gonna go through the roof. Like, I was just so pumped, man. I was like, yeah, boy. Yeah,
Now, what's cool about this, so Frazier's one of those guys that can recruit like ridiculous amount of people, blah blah. But what's most exciting, Frazier, for me is that the average person I feel can have a ridiculous income with this new plan. Don't you think?
Oh, absolutely, man. Seriously. Anybody can come in and seriously destroy it before you've got coming. Like.
And then the other thing we were discussing, these freaking milk duds are all up in my teeth. The other thing, never gonna do these on a live webinar again.
Yeah, right.
The other thing I was talking about was what was I going with this? These milk duds taste too good. What was I thinking? Oh, how you only have to have 5 people to make a ridiculous income. Was that crazy?
Yeah, absolutely. When you showed me a little graphic, and I actually looked at that a bit more in depth, that's powerful. Just 5 people. And think of, like, right now when I think only 5 people, and I've got what, Ash was talking, 400 odd or something crazy like that. I mean, I'm amazed. Like, I know I might sound a little off track, man, but I'm kind of tired. So.
We just woke you up and got you on a live webby.
Yeah.
I love it. I've said, if I put under the link, I was like, we're live right now.
Yeah, I've seen that. I was like, oh, I'll come on chat to you.
Oh, here's the other thing I was thinking. So when you were thinking about Island, you're doing great, and a lot of things have happened for you because of it. But it still has it ever been until now, like in your mind, okay, now this is like I see where my income can go to like a $20, $30, $40, $50, $100,000 a month.
Yeah, with what you got coming, man, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the exciting part about it. It's like it opens up everything. And when you see that graphic, it's crazy. So for those of you guys who haven't seen it yet, on Tuesday, here's the plan. Here's the plan of action because we just keep talking about it. But the plan of action is Tuesday. We should have everything finalized. Mark Clifton and I were going to get together on Saturday, have a little private Google Hangout till we literally finalize everything. And then November 1st was our tentative date for raising, because we're actually raising the prices on a lot of things. We're not raising just year-end. Some of the things in the back office will be raising as well. And so we're having probably on November 1st, unless October, because isn't Halloween October 31st, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was thinking it's 30. I should probably know that by now. And so I'm thinking that might be a pain in the butt to switch everything on that particular day. So it could be like November, any of the first 3 or 4 days is where we'd switch it. But it's gonna be crazy. It's like as soon as you flip that switch, we're talking, you're gonna see stuff in your ledger like, what is happening right now? It's gonna be nuts. So it's gonna be awesome. So yeah, just know for that, we're gonna have everything finalized on Tuesday, and on the beginning of November, we'll probably do a hard date. I bet you, I would say in my heart would say like November 3rd ish is right when everything's gonna flip over, and the prices will increase, and all the madness will happen. Obviously, with the prices increasing, the leverage gets even better, and I think because we've never really had like, here's what we've had. We've had the best entry product ever. There's nothing online that can beat our entry product. It's just not. That's all there is to it. But we've never had the other element of here's how much damn money you can make. So the people, because most of these opportunities online, I mean, let's be real, you're attracted by the money. So you have to be able to show that the income is going to go crazy. So we've never been able to do that. So now you mix the best product in the industry for the price, for the value. Even GRN, the same thing, with, I feel, the best and most easiest to understand affiliate plan on the planet. Stuff's about to go crazy. It's about to go crazy, and it's crazy because it's already going crazy. And this is what's exciting about October. Like, you need to get planted right now. Like October for me, this is when I started GRN. This is when my income started going insane. This is when I was able to like say, my like online, like here's my income. It's ridiculous. And it was like from right now until March, things just went bonkers. Okay, and then we started building a system, so then I had to slow down a little bit, and then we had to build out stuff, and I had to spend all my money to create stuff. But it's been good, and so this is the most exciting time for me, is because this is when my life changed 1 year ago, and I believe it was almost the exact, because my very first GRN sale, I was looking in my ledger. I have to look again. I think it was like October. Let me look, actually. This is gonna be kind of cool to look at. I looked at it the other day. But I believe about today was a conversation I had with Mark. Like, hey, Mark was talking to me on the phone. He's like, why don't you just get in my vacation club and spend the rest of your money that's in your bank account before your kid comes here? All right, let's see here. Let me go back to Fraser. What's I think some of your team has seen, like some of your top guys. What are they thinking about the new ideas?
I told a few guys, about 3 or 4, and they all think the same as me, man. I mean, the leverage is just ridiculous. I mean, what's going to happen when you announce this? It's going to blow people away. I mean, when you and Ash told me, man, I was like, damn, shit's going to happen.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It's going to be good. Like, I'm pretty pumped.
I just looked up. 1026 was my very first GRN sale. So 1026. What is it? It's 1017 right now.
Yep.
So I bet you this is probably about when I joined, was about the exact same time. So this is just exciting for me. Like, I don't know. It's like so full circle right now. I mean, when people are getting in, like I'm getting like, I start shaking a little bit right now, because when people are getting in, I know they're set up exactly how I got set up. And then with actually making sales, it's like, this is overwhelming for me right now. It's just really cool. And so then with our new plan coming out, I mean, I don't know how this isn't going to be like the best 2014 for people of their lives that are connected.
It's going to be the best into 2013.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's going to start November. I mean, it's going to be crazy. I don't know. It's just, I don't even know how you could put what's going to happen into words besides it's going to be magical. It's going to be totally magical. And for those of you guys who haven't seen yet, or maybe you have seen and you're not going, or you haven't seen that we are having a event November 22nd, November 23rd. Make sure you get there. You got to get a platinum to get there, but it's going to be exciting times just to kind of solidify this stuff, because we're all going to be there together. The new plan's going to be out, and we're really going to start digging deep into some really powerful stuff. So I'm excited about that. Other than that, I don't know. Have you guys got any questions lately as far as the marriage of, how things roll around here? Have any of you guys been getting some questions that maybe we can answer for some people that are out here watching?
All they want to know is what's the skinny. What are the numbers?
What are the numbers?
What are the numbers? How much is it going up to? I just tell them right now, buy now.
Yeah.
Don't wait. Don't sit around.
Yep.
Buy now. Get in.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of people actually that are really eager, and they've already asked all the standard questions, and we've gone through that standard protocol. So it's kind of the either you can wait, and that's fine, that's your prerogative, but and I really just want to say that I would feel horrible if people came back in a short period of time and say either I didn't know, I wasn't informed, oh, the price has gone up, I didn't, I mean, you can't put it out there anymore. I'm giving the nod to say go ahead and make that huge decision now, and I welcome that full-heartedly, because I don't want to see anybody have to pay more. You're going to make more in the end. That's great, but just take that ability that you have right now to make that decision, to make your life, your family's life, everybody's, even my friends and family can come with me for this. Are you kidding me? It's crazy. I was so excited. The fact, I don't even know if I can, I'll tell you. I bought tickets already to Phoenix. I bought them last night, man. I already got my flight booked and everything. I can't wait. I'm excited. I know exactly what this is going to do for me. So I want everybody to be in the same boat. Just do what you got to do. Get back to the person you came here with. Whatever you need to do, just get on board. Make that happen before early November, right? That's your call to action. You got to act on it soon, because if you miss out, I promise you'll be kicking yourself in the backside.
I'll tell you what, when you buy that ticket, and maybe I know Steve's answer, maybe Ashley can answer this. Don't you just feel a little bit sexier when you buy such a big product? And just make you feel nice inside.
A little bit.
A little bit. Hey, yeah. Thank you to my new hairstylist or hair product by the junior sitting over there. I tried your little trick today.
Hey, yeah, liking it.
Fraser, I'm going to send you some hair gel for Christmas, buddy.
Fraser needs to try it, doesn't he? That'll work for Fraser.
Oh yeah.
Jeremy was talking about the best gel you could use ever. It's just lotion. It's awesome.
Yep.
That's right. What was I just thinking? Oh, I've seen a lot of people saying 5x5x5. No, that's not the comp plan or the affiliate structure or anything. That's just the amount of people that you want to teach people to get people to get people. But 5x5x5 is, when you see it on the thing, it's the minimum amount that you're going to create with the amount of people. You can go unlimited. You can go 1 million this way with the structure that we're creating. So it's going to be insane. And see, a lot of companies that do what we're doing, that they've tried to do, or I don't know what they say, what happens is they'll be like a situation like Fraser. So Ash is above Fraser, and obviously Fraser's going to make Ash a ton of money, right? But the reality is, what a lot of companies do, they make you do like 20%, 20%, 20%. Volume has to be the same on the side, so then you're cut off at a certain level. Right, and I hate that. I think that's stupid. That all that is telling you is that the company's greedy. That's it. Because they're just saying you need to make sure that your side over here, your person over there, or whatever, needs to be leveraged at the same percentage, which is stupid. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's dumb. So I don't think there's a better plan than this. I don't know if there is. I don't know if there could be a better plan than this.
I did find something here that you can talk about. Is one guy is asking, if we're already in and have everything but GRN, are we going to be grandfathered in? So maybe you want to touch on that? Like when the prices rise.
Oh, of course, yeah. So the prices are going to rise on everything. Like, I know for sure that Mark's 10 million plus is going up to $5,000. And if you have it now, you're not going to have to pay the difference. You're already grandfathered into that. And so like the Solomon CEO is going up. Every single product's going up. So, and it's just really cool because there's more leverage to it. But then the other thing is, here's another reason why all the products are going up. It's not just because, it's because there's so many high-ticket products in this industry that are more expensive than what we have to offer, but the value is not there. Okay, so what we have and what we're doing by downplaying ourselves is actually devaluing the company, and we're devaluing people coming to us, not realizing what they're getting for the $14.95. They're thinking, oh, it's just $14.95 a month. Maybe it's not that valuable. But what we're giving for $14.95 a month is ridiculous. I mean, we have unlimited blogs now. They're the best ones that you can find online. There's nothing better. All right, and it's not because of me. It's because Clifton's ridiculous. And so it's just, I don't know. It's just crazy that we wanted to at the beginning. We wanted to start out, and the new plan is still for the little guy, but we wanted to start out just so nice, so clean, with that 50% structure all the way down. But what I realized is that I didn't get to where I'm at today with a clean 50% affiliate structure. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get there. I had to invest and get to places and do things and scratch and do all the stuff that it takes to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do it obviously the nice way, of course, and we're still doing it the best way you could do it possible. But the reality is you have to get, and that's why I said integrity is everything. You have to get into the things to really get the full potential, right? And so that's kind of like why I've always liked GRN is like if you're not at a certain level in GRN, you're only going to make a certain percentage, right? And so that's another thing. So there's going to be a lot of incentivized upgrading inside of Island, which is good, but it's not going to be a forced one. You're not going to lose all your commission, things like that, like happen in other companies. But there'll be a lot of incentive, I'll tell you right now, to be at Inner Circle. So if you're not at Inner Circle, you might as well get there now. Like everything is going to ride off of that residual income. Because the reality is if you want lifestyle, you're going to need to know what your paycheck's going to be next month, right? That's all there is to it. And so Inner Circle is where your paycheck's going to be. So a lot's going to ride off that Inner Circle. So you might as well get up in there. There's going to be more training inside of there too, which is going to be exciting. But there's so much training in there right now that people just don't get that you need to get inside of there and do it. Like the 21 closing secrets, you guys are trying to close platinum sales right now, and you don't have the 21 closing secrets. That's going to be fighting like a huge uphill battle. And Ashley knows all those now, and that's why she made a 3250. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so Steve and you guys know, Jeremy, you guys know how good it is. Fraser's been watching the 21 closing secrets like every day. Like just little stuff like that. I mean, I could say that about every single thing that's in there that Mark has, but the reality is like if you're not in there, you're losing money every single day, not having that knowledge, And so with a new plan, everything's going to be riding off that anyway, so you might as well get in there right now as you're watching this. Other than that, I don't want to give away too much more because it's going to be so easy to explain when we have everything diagrammed out perfectly. But I just want you guys to keep in mind that it's not going to be called an MLM. It's just going to be called an affiliate model. Okay, it's going to be a tiered affiliate model, so you're not going to worry about that. Let's see, what else?
Hey, Sid has a great question. I don't know if you want to touch on it. He said, what about the compensation? Do you have to own the ILM products to get the commissions for the sale? I don't know if you want to touch on that just a little bit without number-wise, or
yeah,
they don't own the Hoverson products. They're just a affiliate and apprentice and like Inner Circle.
We'll touch on that on Tuesday.
No.
Because we're not fully sure what we want to do as far as that percentage-wise. Just because of the way, because what's going to happen, here's the main thing that's really the plan that we want to create so people get more income is that we're splitting out the products so people can buy Solomon CEO, right, by itself and get in and be able to access it. Because a lot of people wanted that opportunity to do that, so it's cool. So people will be able to add Solomon CEO in their funnels, and people will be add Solomon 10 million plus in their funnels without having to. Because there might be people out there that got blogs. They don't need blogs, right? They don't need some of the stuff that we have in the beginning. So why wouldn't they just want to go straight to Mark's products, right? And so that's another thing we're doing. So we're figuring out all that structure right there as far as that goes. But I'll tell you what. Basically, if you're at Inner Circle, that's when the leverage happens. So you just got to be at Inner Circle, period, right? Mm-hmm. That's all there is to it. Yeah. So Inner Circle is everything, okay? Other than that, you earn, let's just say you earn a crap ton more money when you own the product. That's all there is to it. You will be incentivized to buy that damn product because you need it in your life. That's all there is to it. So basically, if you don't have something, just get it because you're going to want it. And like I said, this comes back to me not getting, like, if I didn't have to get something, you don't have to here, but if I didn't have an incentive to get something, I would have never got GRN in the first place, right? And so it's like one of those things. Like that's what I love about that particular part of it is that it stretches you, it moves you. And humans naturally, like I think the way that we're naturally wired is we're wired to always procrastinate. We're wired to always kind of think and think and think. And if we don't have something that makes us actually jump, and there's not a reason why we need to, we just don't do it. Like, that's just human nature. It's not anybody's fault. I just think that's how we're wired. And if we have something that makes us move, that makes us tick, that's everything. And so that's, you know, the reality is Island wouldn't be here if I didn't have to get a certain place, right? And if I didn't have to get certain things. And so what I'm really doing with Island right now with the structure that's set up is I'm teaching you the completely wrong way to get what you want in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way it's set up right now, you're never going to get what you want in life if you go through Island right now. You're going to have an amazing community, an amazing family, but you're never going to get the lifestyle that you want. I guarantee it, because there's no pressure. There's no something, you know, they always say that cool analogy, a diamond's made good under pressure, right? It's just a chunk of coal and it turns into a beautiful diamond. And that's really, I feel, that's kind of how humans work. You know, like, if we don't have pressure forced on us, all of our greatness won't be out, right? And so that's what I love about Fraser going to Thailand. Like, he's putting pressure on himself by getting the hell out there, and he's going to have to make sure that he makes it happen. And that's kind of like what I did when I started having success. Is I got this home and I got this stuff, and I put pressure on myself to make sure that I couldn't go backwards. You know what I'm saying? So I've always, like, as I've kind of grown, I've always put a little bit more pressure on me. Like, when I make more money, I put more money back into the system, so I still have pressure where I don't feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever want to feel comfortable, because I don't know, a lot of people want to get to the comfort zone, but I feel like you waste a lot of your talent when you get too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I want to structure ILN to where you have to get a little bit more uncomfortable. And that's why I love GRN. Like, people are getting uncomfortable to get it, and they're stretching, and they're doing things that normally they wouldn't do to get it, because they want to get the platinum, to get to the event, to know that it's going up in price, that, you know what I'm saying, all these pressure things is allowing people to go after it. I've seen some crazy things happen, how people have got money, legal of course, but just it's like the pressure really kind of brings it out of them. It's really exciting. So I don't know, I'm pumped, fellas. I don't know about y'all in late age. I'm freaking excited. Are we getting some other questions?
I think everybody's really excited to. I mean, that's pretty much it. Everybody wants to know what the prices are going to be, how much they're going to make. Vincent, maybe you can. Well, no, we'll wait till Tuesday for that one.
Inner Circle is going to stay the same price. I love $95 a month. I feel like when you get over $100, when you see that on your credit card, I feel like that hurts. But $95, you never think about it, which is a good number. So no, that's not going to go up. But the other main products will be going up. I saw that question.
Yeah, so everything above the Inner Circle.
But you have to be an Inner Circle to get the leverage. I'll just tell you guys that much. Without it, you're going to be missing out on everything. You're going to be missing out on the whole lifestyle without Inner Circle, which is, that's kind of the pressure that I wanted to put on people. Is like, because not only is you just need to get to Inner Circle, like literally Inner Circle, that stuff in there is why I'm here. Like, it changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Being able to, like, project the wisdom that Mark gave me through those videos, it's everything, you know? And so people need to be forced, kind of, to get in there. Let's see here.
Well, the first 3 videos was one that I got on with Mark that actually changed my whole business around.
Yeah.
That was before ILN, so, I mean, it's power. It's power.
It is powerful. It's totally. Actually, you saw him, like, you know, however long ago. What did you think about him when you first saw him? Like, those trainings that are in there.
Oh, I mean, amazing. I was just telling, I forget who I was telling the other day, but I feel like when I talk now, sometimes I surprise myself, because I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
That was awesome, Ashley.
Give you some.
Yeah.
Well, take Fraser, man. I mean, look at the way he started. He was talking before he started busting all this stuff out, and now it's like he spits out value.
Yeah. Awesome. I love it. And
Thank you,
that's
brother.
right after I did the much love.
Much love, man.
Much love. What do you think, Fraser? You've been looking at those Inner Circle secrets a lot lately. I've noticed.
Yeah, past couple of days, man. I think I've been through them like 6 or 7 times in the past 3 days. So I'm just really getting it to sink into my subconscious now, because I mean, I closed my first person yesterday using the scripts. I mean, you all know, I mean, everyone I've signed up, they've asked me for my link. I've never had to really close anyone. So, you know, that's pretty badass.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, if you dive into the stuff and you actually take action on what Mark teaches, you will see results. It's just plain as that.
Plain and simple. I see a lot of people, and it's crazy, I've seen a lot of people upgrading to Inner Circle. Maybe the word's kind of getting out or something, but I've seen a lot of people starting to kind of roll in there and kind of understand, all right, if I don't get to the next level here, something's not going to change, right? Because apprentice isn't made to change your life. Like, it's made to get you in, get you experience, get you knowledge, get you rolling. You know, you're literally saving thousands of dollars setting up blogs and all that crap. But what it does is it really is just, it's opening up the doors to this industry, okay? But if you really want to change your life, you got to get that next level of wisdom. All right, so that's kind of why I want to make sure that we incentivize people to get to that inner circle, because that's where it's all going to change. And then, you know, the reality is, like, we're going to be constantly putting amazing training in there, and there's so much stuff that's about to go in there. We just haven't been able to, you know, it's probably a good thing, because I know a lot of people haven't got through all the stuff that's in there already. But with all the building and things that we're doing, we haven't got, like, the paid advertising in there and all that kind of good stuff, which I kind of love, because this is probably the fastest growing organic community, like, ever. There's been hardly any paid advertising. You know, I've done a little bit, Steve's done a little bit, but you know, a few other people have done a little bit of paid advertising, but we're not pounding solo ads to the pages. We're not pounding, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars of PPC stuff to these pages and getting in people who didn't have a relationship that got here. I mean, this is pretty a viral kind of nature of a community, and with this new plan, I mean, it's going to be super viral. I mean, everybody's going to be interconnected. I think it's going to be so cool. And then I just love the conversation of, hey, will you help me get such and such to understand this? And then you collaborate together and you close the sale so easy, because you give a shit. Like, you give a damn about each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just love that. The camaraderie. People think the community is tight now. Wait till people are really tight. This is going to make people crazy tight, because whether people want to say money doesn't bring people together and cause something or not, it really does. I don't care who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's all there is to it. And then when people's lives really start changing, like people like Ashley making $32.50, I'm sure that's like opening you up to thinking about all the crap you can pay for with just one sale. It's insane. You know, and then so when people start making that kind of money, it goes crazy. And I know Steve and Jeremy, you guys, I know you said you got some GRNs on the freaking line right now. I can't wait to start celebrating with you guys. It's going to be nuts. Yeah. And Frazier.
Pleasure. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, and Frazier, he's going to be jumping in there when he gets out to Thailand. He's like, I know Frazier's looking at all these sales coming and going, dude, this is ridiculous. Because he's got, I know the only reason he's in is going to Thailand, moving on, doing all that madness. But it's been good. What were you going to say, Jeremy?
I was going to say, man, I'm going to, leverage everything you got. Leverage everything. Vincent Post, leverage everything. Frazier, Steve, me, Ashley. It's always value. And, I mean, use this stuff to get yourself in. So, I see right now over here, we have Kelly Caesar. She's going IC tonight. You know, Michelle Wiederman, she's excited. All these people are so freaking stoked about what is going on. And yet people are still just looking. This is going to be something that changes everything. And God, I'm so excited, and I'm mad. I was hoping to have it released tonight. This is so freaking hard not to just spout it out everywhere. I'm like, ugh. But I mean, we've got probably, Steve and I have been talking, we've got 6 people right now that we're talking to. So it's going to be 21 closing secrets going to have to come out in this situation, because everybody is right on the edge. Yeah. Just got to give me the little kick or a little push, let them jump in, because this is life-changing, folks. I said it earlier as a joke, but I mean, I'm serious. When you buy a big product, it just makes you feel sexy. You feel good. You feel powerful. You feel like you can go rock the world. I know, I mean, just other programs I was in, but just other programs, I mean, it just makes you think differently. Mm-hmm. And you stop looking like, damn, how am I going to get a $14.95 sale? These people just don't see the value, or well, the value is going to be seen with this new structure. People are going to be jumping at it now because it's going to kick ass. But I mean, once you get to this level, it's like there is nothing different between $5,000, $12,000, and a $25 or $15 product. There's just no difference. It's all up here. And once you change that mindset, once you get past that hurdle, you'll be smiling like Miss Logo over here. Just smiley.
Miss Logo. I told her, what did I tell you? You're going to get 3 before this event minimum. So that means you got to beat it. You got to get like 4 or 5 now. So.
Yeah, got to up it.
And then she might pass out before she gets to the event. She's like, oh, what just happened? Other than that, we see anything else, Big Chips?
I think everything got answered. Yeah. I mean, I know one thing I would say, because Vincent touched on it, and big shout out to Doug. I think it's Cosma. I think that's how you say his last name.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who's been jumping around these products and not really staying focused and following the course. I recommend before anything and everything, number one, watch his video he just posted. It brought tears to my eyes. The dude's rocking it. But go step by step. As they've got it laid out.
Preach it. Preach it.
It will get you. Because, I mean, the way they've got it laid out, guys, is literally starting with the $1 million a day, getting your crap in order, getting your head in order, and seeing these things. Like with Doug, man, Doug realized one huge thing that he had been just stuck with, something that had been holding him back, and now that he's free in this, now he's free to do whatever, but go through the training one at a time and bust it out. It gives you value to do videos about. It gives you value to blog about. It gives you value to teach. And like Steven always say, LTD, learn it, teach it, and do what you're taught. Learn, teach, and do. That's all you got to do. Easy.
Good, brother. Easy. That's off the Doug, man. Good job, buddy. I mean, like, it's all about leading by example, like I always say. And learn, teach, do. That's Jeremy's gospel word. I believe that it's all about what he said. Take the steps. So everybody has access to the affiliate program. Okay, you've got a ton of tools in the toolbox. Don't leave anything behind before you think you're gonna ready to move on to something else. It's all there for you. People have gone out of their way completely to put this all there just for you. It's not for anyone else's benefit. It's for you. You've got the access to get in there and use everything you need to make everything that you see all the people on the panel here happen. We use the exact same tools that are available for you. Use them. So that's the part that I want to let you know, is that that the training hasn't changed. There's nothing going on. This is all getting better, faster, harder, taller for you. This is all about you guys. So hey Vince, thanks for everything that you got lined up for us in the next few days. I know I am just as cranked and banked as absolutely everybody to find out exactly what the real numbers are. I'm not gonna say nothing, but man, if it's even marginally close to what I feel in my mind, my heart, my soul, it's going to launch some very lucrative careers through the stratosphere. I'm excited.
Hey Vince, this is badass, man.
I just saw that.
What was that number of payout? Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, what just happened? I saw something happen.
What was the original payout when you first came on, and how much you paid out this month so far with the GRN?
41 was the highest.
41? Well, you just paid out 32.50 more.
Yesterday we were at 41.
Well, somebody just got another 32.50, so congratulations to Janice. She just popped one during this hangout.
What? Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
What? That's what I'm talking about, baby. Hey, check this out real quick. Let me just show you. Speaking of the numbers, let's look at these real quick. All right, so can you see my screen?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, you can see it?
Yep.
All right, so if you look at the dates over here, like most of these happen within like the last 3 to 5 days. All right. So these are all platinum sales. See, platinum, whatever. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 platinum. So plus another one. So we'll do 20 platinums, right? Because did they say a platinum just came in?
Yeah, platinum, 32.50.
Okay, so 20 times 5,000 is 100,000. So it just hit that in the last few days. And this is just in a few days, people. Look, this isn't like the last month or anything. And then, so let's do the cool number. All right, so let's do 32.50 times 20. We've paid out $65,000 in the last few days to people.
Wow.
65, just in GRN. We're not talking ILN right now. I bet we fit.
41 was low.
I bet we fit over 100,000 in ILN plus GRN in just the last couple days, like in payouts. Insane. This is a powerful month, people. It's a powerful month. Oh, we didn't even count these 1,000 down here, so you might as well add another 1,000, 2,000. So, all right, so we're at 67 hundo. I bet we can get over over 100,000, or way over 100,000 in just GRN alone for sure by the time this month's over. The way things are rolling, shoot. All right, exciting stuff, people.
I learned today.
I got it. Janice just made a GRN sale. So what I'm gonna do? Let's see. I got a couple people pulled up. So here's Moku and Ashley. You guys popped your 3250s today. Did you like my little surprise picture?
Yeah, it was awesome.
I love it.
And just the fact that me and Moku on the same day.
Oh, it's crazy.
Like, that's just crazy.
I love that. I absolutely love that. And then we have Loretta just came in like literally a couple minutes before this webinar started with the platinum. Awesome, Loretta. And then we had Ing. He came in this morning. I woke up at like, I think I woke up at like 5 or 6. I talked to him, and then I woke up again at like 9:30, and I was like, Ing, did I just see my email right? Did you just get in? I got all pumped for Ing. He's been looking at it for a while. Proud of you, Ing. Let's see. Then we got, this is your person right here, Ashley. This is Rick. So let's tell people real quick. So he literally, tell me really fast what happened. How did he find you? We don't.
So I haven't been able to ask him yet how he found me, but I'm assuming probably a video. So he was an automated island sign up like weekish ago.
So automated, hold on, for those of you guys that are out there, automated means she never talked to him, never got his phone number, never got on the phone. That's internet lifestyle. All right, keep going.
Yep, so automated island sign up. He messaged me on Facebook after that and said, hey, Ashley, I want to ask you a few things about GRN. Can we, have a phone conversation? So I called him. We talked on the phone for like 15 minutes, answered some questions, and then the sale came in today.
You messaged me earlier, and you're like, you said effing. You didn't, because you couldn't cuss. You said, I got an effing platinum. I was like, yes. But then I came back with some bigger choice words because I was so damn excited for you. Oh my God.
I knew
that's
you were
cool.
Great.
Oh yeah, I love it. Rick, proud of you, brother. You just got into an awesome club, my brother. He seems like a really cool guy. You can just tell presence on pictures.
Yeah, he is.
He's been a cool guy. Awesome. Let's see. Then we got Kathleen. She was on the Webby last night. She's awesome. Let's see. Who else we got? Ryan. This was Moku Silver that he got. Moku got in. It's crazy. Moku got in GRN 3 days ago and got a silver and a platinum already. It's insane. Totally insane. So let's see. So welcome, Ryan. Here's Rob. Rob in the house. Moku's been talking to Rob for about 6 months. So relationships are everything, people. Showing people you care. All right. So it's really cool. And they actually lived like right down the road from each other, which was wild. They actually connected online, had no clue who they were. And they ended up being only like a few miles away, and they both live in Hawaii, which is wild. I love that. And let's see. Oh, so here's Ryan again. So that's it, peeps. If you haven't seen this hangout from last night, this was really powerful. People, this is just awesome how you guys shared, just shared your heart as usual. That's how our fam is. And other than that, let's make these go up a little more crazy. We're on a. This is kind of how like the internet world works. Like once you get on a roll, like you can really ride that wave. And that's why I've been, when people are popping these sales and stuff, there ain't no time for me to go eat. There ain't no time for me to go do any family time right now. I can do that later. You know what I'm saying? Like it's time to roll. It's time to change some lives, and then we can go do the lifestyle thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people mistake the internet lifestyle for like an immediate shift. No, there's some work in there, but then you get that lifestyle. That's the beauty. So other than that, are we good, peeps? You think there's any other questions going down? I'm super pumped about that platinum as we were just chatting.
That's awesome, man.
There's going to be questions all day, all night, all week long, but hey, look, we're all here to answer them. So, anybody get back with any one of us or anybody, in Ireland, we'll all answer the questions. And if we don't have them, we'll get them for you, guaranteed. I know there's people popping on all the time. I'm seeing some new people popping on here. They're all excited to get in here. So I am too, man. I'm so excited. I'm just like losing it here.
I love it. Hey, Frazier, who's the kid who's crushing it on your team? Give him a shout out. What's his name again?
Mr. Mark Dayton.
Yeah, he actually sent me a message the other day. Where did he come from? He's just like dropping members in like it's crazy.
Yeah, man, I just, doing the usual, finding him on Facebook, seeing the value, he was in right away, and then, he just, started crushing it from then. I mean, I think he's brought in, I think it's 15 people in 3 days or something.
That's awesome, man.
And guys, if you want to know how Mark's doing that, log into the university and go through my 14-minute training on Facebook, because that's all he's doing. It works. Just got to take massive action on it.
I love it. I love it. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, we did that training. How long ago did we do that training? About 2 months now?
Yeah, something like that, man.
Something like that. And every day I have people say, look at how many requests I have right now. Look at all these people that are contacting me because of that strategy. I'm like, maybe we shouldn't have put that in the apprentice. Yeah, I think that was probably too good for $15.
Yeah.
So, all right, fam, we're out of here. You guys good? Everybody gravy train? All right.
Yeah.
High fives to the cam. And we are out, fam. Take it easy.
Peace.
Have a beautiful night. Excited. We'll come back to you on Tuesday about all the details. Rock and roll. Peace.
Boom.